Okay, we're going to do a quick little mini lesson here on how to find x or y if you are given the equation. So one way we have done that is we have taken the value of x and put it in to solve for y. So for example, if we knew that x was -3, we could put that into the equation and we would have 3 times -3 is -9, subtract 3 more is going to be -12. So when x is -3, y is -12. And likewise, you can go down until you figure out the pattern. So 3 times -2 subtract 3 is -6 subtract 3, which is going to be -9. You start to see a pattern here, but you check it one more time. So 3 times -1 is -3, subtract 3 more is going to be -6. So we can see our change here in x is adding 1, and our change in y is adding 3. Even though we're negatives, we're still getting closer to 0. And you can continue this pattern to figure out any value of x or y. However, sometimes it is not as time efficient as if you can just substitute. So let's say, for example, that we wanted to know what is y when x equals 12. So what we can do, instead of going all the way down this chart and filling it out till we see what the pattern is, we can simply take the value of x and input that into our equation. So when we write our original equation, I'm now going to take 12 and substitute it in for x. So 3 times 12, subtract 3, which is 36, subtract 3. So then y is going to be 33. So when x equals 12, y is going to be 33. Our input is 12 in here. Our output is 33. That seems obvious to some people. What is a little less obvious is if you're given a y output and you're trying to find the input. So let's say, for example, we have an output of 24, but we don't know what our x value is going to be. We do exactly the same thing. However, we are now going to put our value of 24 in for y. So we're going to rewrite our equation. And we're going to take 24, because it's the y value, we're going to substitute it in for y. So 24 equals 3x subtract 3. And now if you take a look at this, this is just like when we were solving for linear equations and we are undoing the operation, and that's all we're going to do. So we're going to add 3 to each side so that we can start to isolate that variable. And now we can see we have a multiplication. We're going to divide each side by 3. This cancels. And when we're going to get an answer of 9. So when the output is 24, the input, or the x value, is 9. So that's just one way for you to be able to figure out how to solve for an x or for a y if you're given the equation ahead of time.